That tune is by DJ Real. I'm Red Scott. Welcome to Blabbermouth.
I'm Phil Griffiths. Thank you for watching Blabbermouth, where comics, play games, talk shit, and go home with absolutely no prizes. Got a fun game tonight. Red, who do you see in the chat already? Who we got going?
We got our man God Eats Bagels this year. I'm representing Ayla Griff said hey earlier. I don't know who that is. Oh, I just got that it ends in Griff, so clearly from the House of Gryffindor. Natasha Muse is here, Enlightened. Excited to see you back. Welcome back, Enlightened. How's it going? Oh, EK Reese is here again. Nice. Thanks for coming back. Welcome back, I guess would be the phrase that I'm thinking of.
I think you're right. Our intro is like the T-Pain intro, but much, much hotter. I think that is nice.
I think that's accurate. I can't imagine how else you would describe our introduction. Much cooler. Equally cool to the T-Pain Twitch intro.
We're going to get a million views just on that.
We're about to get it Bracken in this bitch.
We do have, if you're watching on Facebook or you're on Instagram, wherever you guys are, you should come over to Twitch. It's much cooler. That's where all us millennials are hanging out. And you can, if you're here, you're able to chat live with us and you can vote during the game. So you can be a part of it if you're logged in. If you're here on Twitch, you make sure you're logged in, you can vote and be a part of the game later on.
Yeah, listen, in our chat, as you can see on this screen, Super Dumb Podcast said Twitch is much cooler. Thank you for listening to my podcast, Super Dumb Podcast. If you're doing that as a mockery, if you have a podcast called Super Dumb Podcast, I apologize. I'm sure it is a great Super Dumb Podcast. But more importantly, we have a great lineup of comics. Let's introduce our contestants.
Here we go. Our first comic, a former Bay Area comedian who now living in the isolated, abandoned streets of New York City. The new king of Queens and anxiety. Please welcome Sean McKenzie.
Hey.
Hey, Sean, how's it going?
I'm no longer a New York City resident.
No?
Oh, no?
Where are you now?
I'm in the fake country suburbs town of Hollister, California.
Oh, no.
When did this happen?
No relation to the t-shirt company.
I'm aware. I'm from the South Bay. I always hated seeing those Hollister t-shirts.
What happened? Why are you there now? This is all news to us. We're all shocked.
My job in New York, I was working as like on TaskRabbit as a handyman. You can't go into people's apartments anymore. And I was also there to pursue my dream of being stand-up comic. And that job doesn't exist anymore. So now I'm living with my dad.
Oh, nice. That's good.
I mean, the nice thing about Hollister is it's a city where many people go into people's homes without asking or getting permission. So that seems like it'd be ideal for somebody like you.
Look,
yeah. I did have a question for you, which now doesn't...
You need to get more meth.
I have a question that now, I guess, kind of works. What's it like now being the main character in I Am Legend? Which maybe works in Hollister?
Well, I'm no longer in New York, but I am a leading epidemiologist with a German Shepherd best friend. So that's all going well.
Yeah. And instead of zombies, it's just cows, I guess. That's really the only difference.
So I actually have to ask, what is the best ironic anti-Hollister t-shirt you have seen out of Hollister? Like a bootleg Hollister t-shirt?
You know, I haven't seen a good one, but I do love that the high school, which first off, they're the hay balers. Their mascot is an angry redneck with a pitchfork, which is beautiful. But they were sued by the Hollister Clothing Company, and they are not allowed to make T-shirts that say Hollister on them in the town of Hollister. Yes.
And they're the Hollister Hail Balers, right? Like they're just... That's insane.
Technically, they are the San Benito County hay balers. But still, they're the Hollister hay balers. Come on now.
Wow, they got fucked on both fronts.
Super Dumb Podcast in the chat said, I saw a great one. It said Hollister on the front and not the shitty town on the back. I'm going to make bootleg ones that say Hollister, the shitty town.
Yeah, hell yeah, dude.
I'm excited about it. Our next...
We're representing. We don't. I would shout 831, but everyone associates Santa Cruz with that. We don't even have our own area code.
Oh. All right. Well, welcome, Sean. Our next comic is a touring member of You're Funny But You Don't Look Jewish and is a huge fan of the Tottenham Hotspurs, the all-cowboy review at the Eagle in San Francisco. Welcome, Joseph Nguyen.
Thank you. Yeah, I have the scarf behind me for Tottenham Hotspurs, so very excited. I don't know if you can see it on the TV, but they gave it to me on my 20th visit. So,
yeah, you seem like the kind of guy who'd be interested in going.
Yeah, for sure.
So my question for you, you just moved to Oakland. How does never leaving your house in Oakland compare to never leaving your house in San Francisco?
There's more space and just as little to do. So, yeah.
That's funny. I have another comedian joining us as our first resident comic this week on Blabbermouth. She puts the pun in punny and also puts the knee in punny. She likes to use all the letters and all the words. Welcome, Natasha Muse.
Thanks so much for having me back onto the show. I'm really excited.
You're a first resident. This is a huge honor, I think.
Yeah, I'm really kind of, pretty thrilled. I feel, I know we're electing president in a few weeks, so it's nice that we're starting with resident, which of course is a little bit.
Which of course is the pun resident.
Practice. Yeah. What's that? Yeah. So, did you want to ask me a question or?
I mean, it was how's it feel to be the first resident? But
it feels really good. But you know what? I was actually thinking earlier today. I think I might be. I think I might be a psychopath. Is that what they call them? Like there was an ant crawling in the kitchen, and I just kind of looked at it, and I just was like, I'm gonna kill it, but I didn't just kill it. I was like, squishy, squishy. Snuffed the life out of the living creature. Like I was tucking it in at night. And my kid was watching. I didn't realize, and I just was like, squishy. She was like, "Did you just say squishy, squishy to the ant?" I was like, yeah. Yes, I did. I said goodbye to the ant in the cutest way possible.
I hope eventually when I get the plug pulled, they do it in a fun way.
Yeah. Pluggy.
Cool. Welcome, Natasha. She'll be here. It's all this week.
Yeah.
Nice.
All right. Our final comic. Is that right? I feel like, did we skip somebody? What's going on in this order?
No, that's it.
No, that's right. Okay. Our final comic is from Sacramento. Attended SF Sketchfest and thought this game show was a poker game. Welcome, Ian Levy.
Oh, yay. Thank you. It's good to be. I would like to fold.
Good move.
Is that where I do this now? Or okay.
All right. So my question for you, Ian, is your bio on Sketchfest mentions your mom 3 times. What is her username in the chat?
Her username is probably Ellen.
A lot of vowels. This is like I just ask you to make up an address and you just slowly just revealed your entire address.
Yeah, Ellen Levy. It's okay. I mean, that's she doesn't go by that name anymore because yeah. So don't look her up. Okay, we're having fun.
All right, we got everybody here. I think it's about time to stop some blabbering and play some games.
That's right. Play some games. Our main game here is Punched Up, where comics write punchlines to classic joke setups provided by us. Before we play that game, we need to give our comics some time to write out those punchlines. In order to do that, we play some warm-up games with 2 of the comics, while the other 2 go into the Blabbermouth bubble to write their punchlines. Joseph and Ian, we're going to put you 2 in the bubble first. Remember, you'll be writing 4 punchlines to joke setups that are provided to you by our writer and former counsel in the Department of Justice and alumnus of the New Yorker, Jeffrey Toobin, who will not be appearing on video tonight. But Joseph, your setups are going to be, let's see, they're going to be, high school for me was like the Zack Snyder Justice League, ellipses. A deep fake bot is creating news out of regular photos. Critics are calling it the worst, ellipses. A beekeeper dumped a nest of 1,500 Asian hornets outside a town hall in France. Now police are looking for, ellipses. And my mom said the best thing about the Electoral College is ellipses. You're more than ready for that. I can see it in your eyes right now. You're ready to go.
Sorry, could you repeat that?
The ellipses part, is that what you want me to say? Is that the...
Oh, that was it. Okay.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Ian, you will be writing punchlines for the following setups. 1. You ever notice how a stimulus package is just a fancy version of ellipses? An Iowa woman had her deceased pet cat cloned. In other words, ellipses. AMC Theaters plans to offer private screenings starting at $99, much better than their original plan, ellipses. And finally, my love life is like Rudy Giuliani, ellipses. How do you feel about that, Ian?
Oh boy.
I feel Rudy Giuliani. He what did it?
I raised 10.
All right, so into the bubble they go. They have 5 minutes to write 4 punchlines, which hopefully Phil has actually sent them. He only does that some of the time. We have No Man's Sky, one of our newest followers, in the chat saying, "Hey Phil, friends, it's Jacob. Stoked to be here." Hey Jacob.
Hey Jacob,
welcome.
thanks for joining. Thanks for watching the show.
Yeah.
Click that follow button so we know you're here for real.
We already did. I sent you a screenshot of him following earlier.
Oh, that was him. Oh, okay, nice. Okay, cool. Thanks.
Yeah,
Thanks, Jacob.
No Man's Sky. He's a fan of skies for no man. All right. We're going to play a game called Wrong Answers Only, where we'll be asking questions about pictures from this past week and having our comics give us wrong answers only. First up, I'm going to start with Natasha. Does that work for you, Natasha?
Oh, wait. No.
All right.
Wrong answer, right?
Agreed, Natasha. All right. Went too far. All right. What, and who is he spraying?
That's a guy who brought a can of hairspray to a gunfight, which is, you're not supposed to do that. That is actually the police practicing for how they're going to solve the coronavirus. They're taking aim at smaller and smaller specks of things in the air because we need the police to help, and their only weapon is a gun. So we need to teach them how to shoot viruses.
That is incredible. All right. Sean, what was just playing in this movie theater? Sean's joining us via Satlink.
From Hollister.
Yeah, that's it's another fun thing about Hollister is on the side of the river I'm on, there is no internet. I used AOL dial-up to make this happen. I had to ask my dad not to use the phone for an hour.
I sent you all of my CDs. You should be fine.
Playing in this
yeah. Yes.
What was just playing in this theater? Wrong answers only.
That is correct. All right,
so
moving on. All right, Natasha, what is happening here?
Someone who does not get how flashing works. I'll show you my other shirt. What is this? It's like a reboot of that John Travolta movie, right?
Boy in the Bubble.
Yeah,
Lakers fan in the bubble. I like it.
Yeah, I don't know. Sports is a disease of the mind. All right.
I should have gone to the chat for the last one. What played in this theater? From the chat, Contagion. I like that a lot. Debbie Does Dallas. That works very well. WAP, the feature film.
WAP 3D. That's what it should be.
Oh, it could have been Burn After Reading.
And then God Eats Bagels tagged yours, Natasha. Bubble Boy 2, COVID-19.
Nice.
All right. Sean, what's this dude saying?
Yes, sir. Just a real lot of truths. Just dropping that honesty. That's all he's saying. Sweet boy could never tell a lie. It's like George Washington, except he would never own a slave.
From the chat, Super Dumb Podcast. So you just grab them by the balls. the idea that he's trying to switch it up, be more inclusive.
It's his TED Talk. It's his TED Talk for women.
He's been pretty aggressively bi since he got those steroid shots.
Right, Natasha?
What's up?
What event is this?
That's golfing at Mar-a-Lago. Oh, what is that? Like a socially distanced? Yeah. This is why I'm a vegan. Is that what meat looks like now? I don't know.
No, that's just two adult women.
Yeah. That's what fun looks like these days, right? We're gonna go out and dress up and put on masks and have a good time.
All right, Sean. Who are these two gentlemen?
What's that?
Who are these two gentlemen?
Oh, these are the fellows from Zack Snyder's Justice League, aka Joe Nguyen's high school experience.
And then I'm going to go to both of you. I'm going to skip ahead to the last one. What is this creature called, Natasha?
That's a lady. That's the famous the famous snail that shits pineapples. It's a cornucopia.
Sean, do you have any other answers?
Yeah, this is the new Dr. Doolittle, where the doctor only talks to fruits, vegetables, and not a lie.
We have from the chat for that one, Trump's colon, Pan saying, "Hey, that's not a good answer, but hey, Pan, thanks for joining us." And Stiggy's crap that doesn't belong on a pizza. And Pine cornucopia.
I'm sorry.
Oh, pine cornucopia. That's good.
I like that one a lot.
That's a good one.
I like pineapple on a pizza. Super dumb podcast. I'm on your side on this one. All right, let's bring them out of the bubble. All right, how did you guys feel about the bubble? You'll probably need to unmute yourselves at this point.
I was very nice in there.
I'm at a place in my life where I don't need to feel more isolated, and so it triggered me immensely.
How do you feel about your punchlines?
Horrible.
How about you, Joseph?
I don't know. We'll see.
Is this going to be the great comeback we all expect of you? Is this going to be Jordan coming back from baseball, or is it going to be Jordan joining the Wizards? What are we about to view?
It's going to become a meme of me crying. That's what it's going to be. So probably that.
All right, so let's get the punchlines, or the setups, excuse me. We're not, this isn't Jeopardy. We aren't giving you the answers and then making you write setups. Let's get the setups for our other two comics.
Yep. So Sean, your setups are going to be on your way here. You can see those sent to you. And then your setup will be, I like my friends like I like my World Series teams, ellipses. Quibi to shut down, flaming out just 6 months after launch. Say what you want about, ellipses. Judge faces stiff sentence after using a penis pump while sitting in judgment of others. If everything goes well, ellipses. And my doctor said I have a bad case of Apple Watch because, ellipses. You've got to be excited. I can see that you're thrilled about it, right?
I'm hyped.
That's about as hyped as I thought you'd get.
Natasha, your setups. You will be adding punchlines to the following. 1, I want to open a store that only sells OxyContin and call it, ellipses. NASA successfully landed a spacecraft on an asteroid in deep space. In keeping with tradition, ellipses. Archaeologists discover massive 2,000-year-old cat doodle carving in Peru that still doesn't explain, ellipses. And finally, have you ever tried Pope Francising? That's when you, ellipses. Do you think you'll be able to make that one work, Natasha? Do you feel good about it?
We're just gonna dive in there and have a good time. And if God wants me to win, I will.
By the way, God is in the chat along with his other, normal number of followers. So say hey if you see him. All right, let's send them into the bubble. They will also have about 5 minutes to write punchlines while we play a game with Joseph Nguyen and Ian Levy called Explain This. And Explain This, we ask comics to show us their Google. No, so this time we're just doing their social media. I've gone through and found some stuff that I feel like needs more explanation. You can either offer up an explanation, tag it, or justify it. And are you guys ready?
Probably not.
Perfect. Ian?
No.
Excellent.
Exactly the
All right.
reason.
Already stronger, man.
This is the first 9 pictures in Joseph Nguyen's Instagram feed. Normally I just show the first one, but I felt like there was a theme in the first 9 that I thought you might want to address.
Yeah, this was me getting ready to move to my current neighborhood, which is very heavily Hispanic. And I thought I'd share it online.
Excuse me.
Can I comment on Joseph's?
Yeah.
I'm just going to say, I've heard of people on Instagram being thirsty, but this is the first case of someone being hungry on Instagram. Come on. No, thank you.
All right. So my question for you is, which of these burritos did you actually have a chance to fuck?
Well, all of them. I mean, I wouldn't have posted them otherwise. You don't brag about the ones you don't fuck,
All right, next up. This is Ian Levy's very first Instagram posting, which is surprisingly recent. I have no idea what this is. It just says, living that 2 ashtray lifestyle. Just 2 years ago, Ian Levy was like, you know what? It's 2018, mid-June, time to start an Instagram account. And he's like, I've got 2 ashtrays. I got to make this
You can
happen.
read the hashtags. I can't see them from the screen, but it tells a story, I'm pretty sure.
Hashtag dreams come true. Hashtag influencer. Hashtag started from the bottom. Hashtag 2 ashtray. Hashtag God is good.
Yeah, so I stand by all of those statements.
Is there anything specific that you enjoy about these 2 ashtrays?
Just to have 2 of them, and I pity the fool who only has 1 ashtray. I don't even smoke, so I could have 2 people here ready to smoke, and it's good. So I'm good to go. I'm firing on all cylinders.
I think this is just how you were trying to get all your cool weed smoker friends to come to your house. What are the things in the ashtrays? One looks like, on the white one, it looks like a piece of drugs. And then the other one, it looks like the world's shittiest keychain. Like, what is that?
In the ashtrays, that would be ash.
That's ash? It's very,
no, it's not.
Very compact.
I actually don't know what's in there.
JMac in the chat said started from the bottom, hashtag still there. So
okay, that JMac is my mom.
Welcome, Ellen. Happy to have you. This one was from Joseph Nguyen on Twitter.com, where he writes into the handle #VietJew. I'm writing a fantasy novel about a man who is both good at life and pub trivia. Which pub trivia do you just won that inspired this?
Yeah, I mean, this is obviously about me being really good at life and pub trivia. And I think this was at a bar in the Sunset that is no longer there. Or no, sorry, the Richmond. And yeah, clearly was doing great when I wrote this.
Well, I was entertained by it. So find yourself in that mental state more. It really makes
I'm there.
Ian Levy on Twitter. I'm going to raise my children believing in Santa Claus, so they learn from an early age not to trust authority figures. What do you have against Santa Claus, Ian Levy?
I don't have anything against Santa Claus. I have something against lying. This is true. I'm the middle child out of I have 2 siblings. I'm the middle child, yet I was the last child to find out Santa Claus was not real. So my younger brother found out before me, and I learned by my mom holding a family meeting, and she said, "Now that we know Santa Claus isn't real," and I had to look around at everyone else's face to realize I did not. And then I had to play it off and act cool, like I knew. Well, my dreams and hopes were being crushed before me. So that is my feeling on that.
And that was 2 years ago when you tweeted this?
Yeah, exactly. I was 26.
But why? How old did your younger sibling figure it out?
He would have. I don't know. He was like 6, maybe.
He's ahead of the curve. That sounds like a smart man.
He asked my dad. He said, "Is Santa real?" And my dad said, "No." So that's how he found out.
All right, next up.
I guess that's what you get when you ask a Jewish father if Santa's real.
Joseph, which one of these are you most proud of? We have The Cosby Show, still with Bill Cosby.
No, I can read them. I just
okay.
Probably,
we also have the Mighty Morphine.
The middle one, yeah. I think the Mighty Morphine Power Rangers.
And who's using all the bandwidth? Hashtag roommates in 5 words. Ever as it was, it still is. I think that's the saying.
What would the theme song for Mighty Morphine Power Rangers be? What would the lyrics be?
Oh, I don't know. Maybe a Smith song, Heaven knows I'm miserable now. I don't know.
All right. I honestly have we're out of time here. Let me see if there's one more. Let's see. I appreciate this one. Joseph, my friend started telling me how his 9 to 3 broke down again. And I was like, dude, spare me the sob story.
Because the 9.3 is a Saab car that they don't make. Anyway, whatever.
All right. That is how this round is ending. So let's pull out of there. Let's get Natasha and Sean out of their bubble, back on the track to redemption. How did you guys feel about your punchlines? Sean, you
considering what I was given to work with, I did okay. But it's nothing I wrote is good. But it's better than what you would have expected, considering the first part that I was forced to work with.
Our pun resident setting expectations. I like it in election season. Sean, how did you feel?
I mean, can I use these in my act? I feel like I've got 4 new closers here.
Oh, nice.
Finally, everybody's
it.
self-deprecating. We got Sean coming in here just spitting fire. I'm ready. All right.
Sarcasm even a little bit.
All right. All 4 comics have written their punchlines. So let's see who's got the best one and play Punched Up. It's happening. So each comic has written 4 punchlines to Jeffrey Toobin's Bad Setups. And now they're going to go head to head. And you guys are going to vote for best joke.
Yep, and our writing staff here at Blabbermouth hold the comedic catchphrases in very high regard. So to honor the classic catchphrases such as "How you doing?" or "What you talking about, Willis?" our staff has given each of you a court-appointed catchphrase of your very own. So we ask the comics to lean in on those and perform those to their fullest at the end of their punchline.
Let's see. So now the punchlines are going to be voted on by you guys. But first up, let's actually just get into some fucking jokes. Let's make it happen. Round one is going to be Joseph versus Natasha. Both of them are in the stand-up comedy group, the Stand-Up Project. So I'm excited to see them go head-to-head for this right now. Joseph, are you ready?
Nope.
Excellent. Oop. Mm-hmm. Joseph, how was high school?
Yeah, high school for me was like Zack Snyder's Justice League. I don't remember much except that it was very dark and there were a lot of white people throwing punches.
What's your catchphrase?
Oh, who's down to clown?
All right. And next up, we've got Natasha. Tell me about this store you went to, Natasha.
I didn't go to it. I want to open it.
Oh, right. Sorry. I read went instead of once. Tell me what you want, Natasha. How about that?
I'd like to open a store that only sells OxyContin and call it, oh shit, we're out again. Sorry. The beef.
Your catchphrase is just the beef?
Well, there's the beef.
There's the beef.
There's the
Sorry.
beef.
I missed
away
the
from the classic 80s commercial. It's a call and response.
I do have to say that your acting of talking to the store that sells OxyContin felt very true to life. Like I felt like I was taken there. I thought you were reaching for something that I was not privy to.
Thank you so much.
All right. So vote now in the chat. One for Joseph's high school for me was like Zack Snyder's Justice League,
Good.
or 2 for Natasha's I want to open a store that only sells OxyContin and call it. 1 in for Joseph, 2 for Natasha. Put it in the chat now.
Nice. A lot of ones. See that? Wow. Whoa. Oh. All right. Bill, come on. Coast side? What? Coast.
Coast
Oh man, you can
sideways.
see who's voting for you. Damn.
Capital, dude.
Oh man,
Oh, thanks, Phil.
Yeah, I
the
think that's
hosts
somebody
are
else.
getting in on the voting.
Damn.
Ooh, Isla from
Oh.
Gryffindor voted. Love it.
Nobody likes what I wrote.
They probably don't like the way that I butchered the setup
Well,
the
who
first
voted
time.
for Joe? I'm upset with right now.
All you had to do was read it.
Especially, what is his one name?
Oh, we had to write it too. All right.
16. There, what do you call it when,
Landslide?
is it a curve? Am I graded on a curve?
No, you are still failing. Joseph is winning though at 83.3%. Congratulations, Joseph, winning
All
the
right.
first round, bringing it back. All right. So
Great,
next
Joe. I
up,
liked your joke. Joseph.
Thanks.
we have Sean versus Ian. Sean, how do you like your friends?
I like my friends like I like my World Series teams. They're all animals, socks, or old timey New Yorkers. Good golly, I'm horny.
This is the first time somebody riffed their own
I'm real glad
catchphrase.
that's my catchphrase. It's been such a horny day on the internet. I'm glad to participate.
Incredible catchphrase. Thanks, Jeffrey, for writing that one. All right. Ian, any thoughts on a stimulus package?
Hey, let me tell you guys, have you ever noticed how a stimulus package is just a fancy version of my father's love? I've never received a stimulus package. We'll be right back. Okay. Okay. That's the catchphrase. We'll be right back.
Oh, I love that. Just leaning into it.
Write these, Red. How come you're surprised by them?
No, Jeffrey Tubin, our writing staff
right.
member,
JT,
wrote this one.
JT.
He just puts it in there. We don't see him.
Oh, okay. That's one thing he doesn't show.
Yeah. All right. So vote now in the chat. 1 for Sean's I like my friends like I like my World Series teams, or 2 for Ian's you ever noticed how a stimulus package is just a fancy version of. That's 1 for Sean, 2 for Ian. Get those votes. If you're watching and you're in the chat, you should be voting. We've got plenty of people in there.
I vote too.
You
Last
absolutely
time
can.
I accidentally voted against myself.
You can
This
only
time I got
vote.
it right.
You can only vote once per round, but you can vote as much as you want.
Hell
You
yeah.
can pay people to come vote for you as long as they have their own Twitch account. Cheating is highly encouraged.
Yeah, defeating my old nemesis, Ian Levy. Fuck yeah, bud. You're going down.
Sean, all I can say is I thought we were friends. I feel profoundly good.
Enlightened in the chat says Sean will destroy all competition in the Hollister comedy scene. Sure.
Where is Hollister? Is that in California?
It is.
Nice.
Yeah, it's south
Good job.
of the bay.
Oh,
The southest of South Bay.
soba. Is that where we get soba noodles from?
All right, so congrats, Sean got that one, even though I hid the poll before Phil can get a chance to write
You
that
hit
down.
the poll.
Thank you for doing that.
Tubin. Am I right?
Yeah. Listen, he's trying to make a comeback, Natasha. He's starting from the bottom. I do respect it. It was very sad when he joined. All right. Now we've got
Natasha on my riff.
we've got Natasha versus Sean.
Oh, no.
Natasha, tell me about NASA.
Well, NASA successfully landed a spacecraft, one of these flying chunks of metal, I don't even know, on an asteroid in deep space. In keeping with tradition, we'll fuck it, take it, and then blow it up. And there, guys, there, you listening? There's the beef.
All right, now
Who
going to
won?
Sean.
Oh, all right.
Sean, any thoughts about Quick Bites? That's right, Quibi, the short video service.
Oh, is that what that's?
That's why it failed.
I should have just gone with that name. Quibi to shut down, flaming out just 6 months after launch. Say what you want about CISO, because they are also gone. What are they going to do about it? Good golly, I'm horny.
I love that.
When you proposed that Jeffrey
I got to be
Tubin,
unfair advantage with my catchphrase.
when Phil proposed that Jeffrey Tubin write our setups and the catchphrases, I said, "Is it too soon?" And he said, "Absolutely not." And I'm sad I ever doubted him.
So vote now in the chat. 1 for Natasha's NASA successfully landed a spacecraft on an asteroid, or 2 for Sean's Quibi to shut down, flaming out just 6 months after launch.
I mean, yeah, you need to vote holistically. It's part the joke. It's part the catchphrase. It's part the audio quality and stage presence. I think you have to take them all into account equally.
Enlightened, their vote didn't get counted for Natasha, I don't think.
No, I think you just have to put just the number enlightened. Thank you for calling that out, Sean. I'm voting for you because that was so nice. Oh, we've got a close one.
I can't not produce other people's shows.
Yeah, it's tight.
It's fucking tight.
Oh shit.
Super tight. Look, there's a lot more to be watching.
Golly,
You can put your votes in there. It's only 11 votes. Not that I'm rooting against either one, but I've clearly voted, so.
All right, Natasha pulls that one out in the end with 54% of the votes. It was very close. That catchphrase almost helped him eke it out. Sorry, Mac. I think you got in there just a second too late. But you were voting for Natasha, so that it would have been even higher. Don't know why I'm rubbing it in on Sean at this point, but there it is.
What's going on?
All right, next up, we have the final match of the first round. Ian versus Joseph. Ian, are you ready?
No.
Excellent. Ian, tell me about the Iowa woman.
Oh, hey, an Iowa woman had her deceased pet cat cloned. In other words, there's no lengths people will not go to commit voter fraud. The cats, but we'll be right back. Okay.
All right, next up we have Joseph. That one's going up against Joseph. You were telling me a story about a deepfake bot?
Oh yeah, well, it turns out that a deepfake bot is creating nudes out of regular photos, and critics are calling it the worst thing for your self-esteem. Dude, there's no way my actual body can compare to a computer's imagination. So, who's down to clown? Anybody?
All right, vote now. 1 for Ian's and I, a woman, had her deceased pet cat cloned, or 2 for Joseph's. The deepfake bot is creating nudes out of regular photos. Ian 1, Joseph 2.
Those are
Is
the.
that cat, is that
Those
cat
are numbers.
alive, you guys think, or what?
I mean, is there any way to know?
About what?
The cat.
Anything? Oh, the cat.
Do you think like that they just sent like she just sent the information and then they just sent her a different cat? Like just a string. I did it.
Just found another tabby.
They're like, thank God it was just an all-white cat. Super easy to find.
Seems like that might be a scam. You guys, I can clone. You want me to clone a cat? I'll clone you a cat.
Yeah, call me a cat.
Cats have personalities, though. Couldn't you notice? With the, I guess
You can
cloning doesn't
explain
change.
the clone. I mean, the clone's not going to be the exact replica, right? Am I not understanding what like a biological clone is?
All right. So Joseph,
Nice.
the win, pulled ahead,
Go fuck
75%. Won that round. Well done. Adam wants people to clone Jesse Het's cat. That cat is too adorable. There's never going to be an exact clone of that cat for sure. All right. So that brings us to the end of round 1. Where do we stand at the end of round 1, Phil?
At the end of round 1, we have our standings is in 4th place. He must be still playing poker. It's Ian Levy with no points.
Old.
And then in 3rd place is a tie, usual with Sean and Natasha with 1 point each. And then coming in 1st place with 2 points, sweeping his rounds, Joseph.
Crush
Oh,
it.
it's a big 1 point lead.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's the biggest lead you could have at this point.
All right. It's time to get into a round we like to call round 2. It's happening.
I just want to like this comment in the
That's
chat.
my favorite part of the show.
Hashtag nice.
This is, we're doing something different in round 2, and that is we're going to be on the other side of the screen. Otherwise, nothing has changed. Nothing has changed at this point. We're just going to do some more head-to-head matchups, but hopefully your neck, can move the other way, depending on where you are, and you can appreciate this round. We're going to start off with Natasha versus Ian. I don't care if you're ready. Natasha, let's go. Tell me about an archaeologist, Natasha.
Well, it's not one, it's plural.
I apologize.
So, I mean, I don't know. I read the joke. Did you? Archaeologists discover massive 2,000, that's a ton of years old, cat doodle carving in Peru. That still doesn't explain what those goddamn archaeologists are doing with the rest of their fucking time. And there's the motherfucking beef.
Introduction of profanity to try and move the audience. I like it. I love the intensity. What is it with the anti-archaeologist bias, Natasha? I didn't know you had such a reserve of anger.
Went to digging themselves. I really dug myself a hole with that joke. Guys, no bones about it. What are we doing? Look how bored Ian looks.
Speaking of Ian,
I'm in the zone. I'm concentrating.
Ian, do you have any thoughts on AMC theaters?
No, I don't. No, okay. AMC theaters plan to offer private screenings starting at $99. $99. My girlfriend's laughing because I can't read. $99. Much better than their original plan of ending corona boredom by coming to your house and shooting you.
Catchphrase.
We'll be right back.
There it is. Yeah.
All right.
All right. Vote now in the chat for Natasha's Archaeologist Discover Massive 2,000-year-old cat doodle or Ian's AMC's plans to offer private screenings starting at $99. 1 for Natasha, 2 for Ian. Get your votes in now before Red decides the voter decides the outcome on his own.
That was the biggest windup I've seen since I watched a single game of baseball, which had to be at least 45 years ago, 10 years before I've been alive.
Did you guys see that doodle?
The doodle?
Yeah.
Peruvian cat doodle.
Oh, yeah.
When I first read it, I thought it was somebody like graffitied on an archaeological dig. That's what I thought it was.
Do I get extra, like a bonus point if literally no one votes for my names?
Yes, which is why I'm voting for you. There you go, Ian.
Aww.
You get nothing.
Oh, that was funny.
Oh, it's a rally.
That's not only the host.
I cannot emphasize enough that fairness is not part of this game. Cheating is allowed. Brigading is allowed. Call your friends. Tell them to join. That is explicitly allowed. Also, you can subscribe and your votes count for more because you gave us money. Again, cheating is explicit. This game is corrupt if you want to participate in the corruption. We're like Chicago in the 60s. It's going to be a great time.
Yeah, what subscribers have, their vote counts 3 times, right?
They do.
Nice.
All right. So that one is Natasha by just a hair. Just a hair. It was a close one. Went back and forth there. Didn't think it was going to happen. But she got there eventually. Congrats.
Thanks so much.
All right, next up, Sean versus Joseph. Sean, tell me about this judge.
I hadn't noticed how horny just the setup is on this one. Stiff sentence, goodness. Judge faces stiff sentence after using a penis pump while sitting in judgment of others. If everything goes well, his dick will be huge. Oh, yeah.
That I was laughing too hard to even notice if you said your catchphrase.
Oh, I'm horny, baby.
All right. Going up against Joseph. Tell me about a beekeeper.
So a beekeeper dumped a nest of 1,500 Asian hornets outside a town hall in France. Now police are looking for the obvious culprit, 1,500 black hornets. Who's down to clown?
Not the Hornets. They have been maligned today. All right. So that's going to be...
All right, so now we're going to vote in the chat. It's going to be 1 for Sean's judge faces stiff sentence, or 2 for Joseph's a beekeeper dumped a nest of 1,500 Asian hornets. 1 for Sean, 2 for Joseph. You know what to do.
Should register for Twitch so I can vote 1.
Yeah, you should.
His penis is going to be huge.
So good.
My internet is too slow for me to be on this stream and on Twitch at the same time. I'm handicapped.
Sean's trying to get sympathy votes.
He clearly doesn't.
Yeah.
He might not be able to see that because of his internet.
Spectrum will extend cable out to my house.
This will be the worst beatdown of the game.
Every time I ask Sean a question, I feel like I'm on SportsCenter in the 90s.
I got to do this. Anyway.
Thank you, Sean. Oh, English 10 had to break the trend. J-Mac says his penis looks like thousands of bees stung it.
I mean, a penis pumped to dick cannot look great.
I don't think any penises are looking that great. It's not a good look being a penis.
I mean, I feel like that has to be the least of the things going on underneath their robes, right? Like, there has to have been 1,000 things worse going on underneath there half the time.
Judge was just tucking his shirt in.
It probably just looks like a shell just spitting out pineapples. All right, Sean won that one. It was close, but he made it. Next up, we have Ian versus Sean. Let's see if you can crack him. Tell me about your love life.
Oh, hey, my love life is like Rudy Giuliani. When things go wrong on my watch, it's because it was an inside job. We'll be right back.
By the way, if you guys are watching on the stream, if you open the window full screen and look just over Ian's left shoulder, you can see his girlfriend who's been there the entire time. She's just barely there, but she's definitely there. And she especially appreciated that joke. She gave a thumbs up at the right time, so don't need to feel bad for him. All right. And Ian is going up against Sean. What did your doctor say again, Sean?
Oh man, my doctor said I had a bad case of Apple Watch because I can't stop staring at apples. Good golly, I'm horny.
Apple Watch
All right.
2020.
Vote now in the chat. 1 for Ian's My Love Life is Like Rudy Giuliani, or 2 for Sean's My Doctor Said I Have a Bad Case of Apple Watch.
Hey, Sean, if I could review your joke, I would say, man, that joke was a golden delicious. Kind of apple, isn't it?
That Fuji behavior.
Oh yeah.
Well, I'd say you're a cutie, which is a different kind of fruit.
Oh, come on, baby. For the first time ever, I was ahead for 1 split second in the polls.
God Eats Bagels said, whoa, she appeared like a fucking magic trick. A little behind the curtains here, we actually have a much wider view of all of their windows. And so to us, she is like clearly on the video the whole time. I actually just noticed that the people in the chat might not have been able to tell that she's back there.
I like this in the comments. I voted for Ian. It was really for his GF.
Is gluten free?
Oh dear.
That is the one vote you are ahead by now.
All right. This one's close. All right. I think that's going to be it.
I love it.
Ian takes it.
Neck and
Ian
neck.
ekes ahead with 54.5%. Well done, Ian.
Get on the board, baby.
And his
Says I'm
girlfriend.
riding for coattails.
All right. So we are down now to the final head-to-head round. In the final round, this round, round 2. Are you ready, Natasha and Joseph? The stand-up project rides again. Let's go. Natasha, what was that thing you were telling me about?
Called defending child molest. No, wait. No, this is different. Sorry. Have you ever tried Pope Francising? That's where you put on your best dress and your finest jewelry, hang out in a palace with your best bros, and never have sex for your entire life. And there's the motherfucking beef. Am I doing it right? Like that TikTok? You guys are not doing it? That's the motherfucking beef. There's the beef, guys. That's the whole joke.
I have tried that. I did not enjoy it. Next up. Joseph, tell me about your mom.
Not for the first time. My mom said the best thing about the Electoral College is it's just a relief to find someone who can fuck things up more than I have. Who's down to clown?
Honestly, if that worked as a pickup line, you found a keeper.
All right, vote now in the chat. 1 for Natasha's. Have you ever tried Pope Francising? Or 2 for Joseph's. My mom said the best thing about Electoral College is. 1 for Natasha, 2 for Joseph. This is I'm not gonna lie, this is the game right here. Whoever this is, big votes are needed.
And Enlightened, I think you're a little bit too fast on that one. You also, it's not too late to switch your vote. You don't have to vote Joseph. this time, even though you typed 2. The first time it completely did not register. Still an option to type 1 if you'd like. Up. You
It's like
voted it
someone
again.
just trying to put their vote in, but they just can't quite like.
R. So close. So close, Natasha.
I'm trying to vote with Roman numerals. Did that work?
I take that 3 vote. No towards me.
This is close. We can still make it happen one way or the other. All right. I think that
Definitely
might be
the only vote I care about this year.
Wait, what if I vote for Joe? Does he get 69?
Oh, so close.
so close, but so far. Joseph managed to edge that one out in a very, very not so nice 66%, if I had to describe it.
Almost
All right.
nice.
So that takes us down to the end. So, Phil, what are our final standings?
Our final standings, it's pretty much where everyone wanted in 4th place. It's Ian, definitely last. That's where we're all kind of hoping. Kind of hoping that would end up there, and dreams come true. So, in tied for 2nd place was Sean and Natasha, both at 2 points, killing the game, but not killing enough. And then in 1st place, the very funny Joseph Nguyen.
Who's down to clown?
Congratulations, Joseph Nguyen.
Thank
Back
you.
on top. We're getting ready for another series of 3-peat championships. Again, before you retire and then join the Wizards, which will not be great for you. How do you feel to have returned to a championship?
I honestly, it's the greatest thing that's ever happened to me. I felt so humiliated after my last few blabbermouths. So I would have been happy just winning one. Joke.
Well, you've definitely
Actually,
won.
just getting 1 vote is all I needed. So this exceeded expectations.
How much did he win by? You guys didn't announce.
I did, but again, you weren't paying attention, probably like before. So it's it was by 1 point.
Yeah.
Oh, can I secede the one I beat Sean by to up him to 1st place?
And we're gonna say no.
Oh, okay.
What did I do to you, Ian? What the fuck? We had good times in that bubble, and then you're just gonna go and anyway.
Yeah, this is where you fold, Ian.
Yeah.
All right.
Just so
Congrats.
sick and tired of him winning all the time.
Where were those in the game?
Those are what got me 4th place. They were alive and well in the game.
All right, Ian Levy, if people want to find you online, where would they go?
You can follow me on what?
All right, Sean McKenzie, if people wanted to find you online, where would they go?
Follow me on Twitter. It's Sean McConnie Mac. Just take your best guess at spelling that. It might work out.
Natasha, where can people find you online if they are interested in doing so? Perfect. All right, Ian, back to you. One more try.
They can find me at Twitter at I Levy, but I is like an eyeball, so EYELEVY. And then they can also find me on Instagram at the Poor Influencer, which is at poor and then underscore and then influencer. And I'm also just around. I live in the Sunset, San Francisco. Let's get a brewski. Let's hang out.
And Joseph, where can people find you?
Oh, you can find me online at nightlifeonmars.com. You should come watch that show, but still watch this one. Watch them all.
Watch each and every one of them. That's all we ask from people.
Yeah.
All right, so I think that comes down to it. We're going to raid somebody now. Last time, if you were here, you know that I sent you all to the wrong Mark Smalls. Just some other Mark Smalls. Frankly, the Mark Smalls we were sending to you wasn't that great in the first place, but the other one, notably worse. So this time, we're going to do something a little bit better. We're going to send you to Andrew Arofo. He's actually a stand-up comic that has been on The Tonight Show, yet only has 4 viewers going right now. He's a friend of the show. He's going to be on next Monday. So if I spell this right, which I may or may not, honestly, this is the system that they have for picking someone to raid is bad. I'm just going to say that. I'm going to mouse over, double check. Yep, and that erased what I was typing. Perfect.
So I'll just say before you do it, but I hope you enjoyed watching the show. Make sure you please subscribe or follow if you haven't already. And you go to our website, blabbermouth.live, for the show schedule. And we're doing poker Friday night, which I think, Natasha, you're going to be in on too, right? And
I'll be there.
Yep. So we have a bunch of comics play poker Friday night, 9 o'clock on this channel too.
I can't wait.
Red, did you figure out how to do the thing?
Yeah, I think, we ended up in Arofo's channel.
Oh, nice. We got drawings.
Supposed to write jokes.
Oh, well, that's a. I do it.
That's where he went wrong.
I spend my time. I'm a full-time nanny now, and the kids
Okay,
love
let's
jokes.
see. How do I mute this? Sorry, I have audio coming from a lot of
How old are
places.
the
There we
kids
go.
that you're?
What?
How old are the kids that you nanny?
I have 3 6-year-old boys.
Wow.
Yeah. So here, how about a knock knock?
Okay. Oh, who's there?
Who's there?
I eat mom.
Mom, who?
No, I eat mom.
What?
Knock. This isn't meant to be that hard. Knock knock.
I eat
Right,
my
I got that.
No, knock. No, knock knock.
Who's there?
I eat mop.
I eat my poo.
Ooh, you eat your poo?
Does that one kill?
Oh yeah. Oh, it kills so good.
Did you write that one?
What?
Did you write that one? Did you write?
No.
Did you make that?
No, sadly I did not write that one.
Oh.
Hey, where do generals keep their armies?
Where do generals keep their armies?
Yeah,
Hmm.
In their sleeveys.
in their sleeveys. There you go. You got it.
Oh, I like that one.
Cute.
I'm sorry, that was so rude of me to steal that punchline.
No, I
from
like
you.
it.
I'm sorry.
No, it's okay. It's very encouraging.